Can you just double check if you can actually see the presentation and also the three of us?
I can see the presentation and I only see you. I do not see Miss Joyce. I do not see Miss Kelly.
Okay. So for the sake of, for technicalities, if you don't mind, Miss Kelly, what do you think
Oh,
happened?
okay.
Or is it just the viewing?
Sorry.
now-
What?
I now see Miss Kelly as well.
How about?
And
How about?
Okay, now all three of
All
you
right,
are
great,
in.
great.
Excellent.
Success,
Great.
wonderful. It's a team to make the dream work. Well, again, thank you. I want to go ahead and make a few announcements and to remind people that welcome. We are now over 55 participants, Miss Kelly. I don't see that on my screen. But I'm
58,
just so
yes.
excited. How many?
58 participants.
58. We are breaking the record. And we don't have any celebrities here except for Uno icons, right, Miss? Right, Joyce? This is great. You excited
Yes, this is amazing. I am so thrilled.
yet? Okay, so we're gonna get started. As you know, the slide is there, and we're gonna try to walk this through and have a conversation about these two particular slides, and hopefully we will delve into demystifying what Uno is about. Joyce, please give us the honors of starting it, and I will go ahead and facilitate as much as I can to make it as smooth as possible.
It is my pleasure. And again, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all our partners and soon to be partners all over the world. We are so happy and thrilled that you're here with us. And we are so honored to share this opportunity as it has blessed us. So we hope that this will also bless you during this pandemic because all of us, we really need a secure source of income. And I could say, and I could attest that Uno or unlimited network of opportunities is the right path for you. So our company started in the Philippines in 2007. So just imagine we are already 13 years in the business. So you can say that you are in good hands when you bank in or when you start partnering with us in Uno Premier.
So
And
let's
we
talk
have
about-
over, yeah.
I was just thinking, yes, we did start in 2007. Can you elaborate, or Ms. Kelly elaborate more, what the first set of distributors looked like? I heard that there were students and, you know, who are they? How did they get started? Okay, so what I've heard is that in 2007, they really started off with lots and lot of students and lots of young folks who is eager to get out of poverty, who is eager to make that money. So it's like go, 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 go all the time. And all the malls are flooded, the offices outside, Uno offices are flooded. They started off really, really small and it exploded in no time. Am I correct in assuming that, Miss Kelly? Because I joined only like 5 years ago, and I joined from the US. So I have no knowledge of what it was in 2007, but I wanted to, if someone can elaborate that between the three of us. If not, I'll let that go. I'm gonna move on to the next bullet. Can you hear Miss Kelly?
Miss Kelly, I think you're on mute.
Miss Kelly, I think you're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. Yes, yes, I was about to say that yes, I I wasn't there back in 2007 because I entered 2018 already. But Uno and Uno Premier, we cater a lot of people in different backgrounds. So in 2007, yes, Uno Local was launched. We had over 1,000 offices in the Philippines and also created over 3,000 self-made millionaires. And 2015 started for our global expansion for Uno Premier, targeting OFWs and also foreign national friends and family.
That's right.
2020,
That was really
yes,
exciting, right? So let's talk about, as you can see, this gentleman here, Irby Chua, William Barbo, and Oliver Chua. They are the founders of Uno. From what I heard, and I've actually met each and every one of them, and they are so wonderful. So allow me to talk a little bit about them. And then I'm gonna ask Miss Joyce and Miss Kelly to enhance and elaborate more. From knowing them, Irby Chua, William Barbo, and Oliver Chua, Irby and Oliver are brothers. They're really tight friends. And William Barbo, our president, actually had his humble beginnings is working at McDonald's. And he learned the power of duplicity and doing the repetition and duplicating efforts. These gentlemen actually started their as distributors and networkers for decades. And what happened is that they realized that every time they build something, they're fast in building it because they're really good. And what happened is that most of the networking companies that they have been associated with either folded, the products discontinued, and the network that they build just come tumbling down. So they decided to put their heads together and say, hey, you know what? Let's build Uno. Let's build something that is so solid that we're not dependent on anyone else but us. With our expertise in operations, our expertise in managing people, and our expertise in information technology and product development, this is something that we can do. So they were bold in launching in 2015, targeting the top-notch A and B market. And A and B market are professionals, people are overseas foreign workers that are engineers, doctors, nurses, who, most of the time, overseas foreign workers, not everyone understands what they are. And being an OFW, Joyce, can you enhance on that a little bit?
Of course, yeah. We are working outside from our home country, which is the Philippines, and for other nationalities, if you are working outside of your country, so that's why we are called overseas foreign workers, and that's who we are, and we are part of the target of Uno Premier. As Ms. Bronwyn said, it is very amazing because Uno just started offering the business for locals, students, and other C-class Filipinos in the Philippines who wants to, uplift their lives, and now they're sharing it on a higher scale, on a broader scale that includes us. So isn't that amazing?
yes, I agree.
That is so true. And I know Miss Kelly also has some experience with being out in Jamaica for a little while. And so tell us about your feeling or how it was with you as an OFW.
Yes, back in 2006, I work in an engineering company in the Caribbean, and I stayed also in Jamaica and Turks and Caicos Island. And being an OFW, an overseas Filipino worker, is really actually hard because you are alone, away from your family. In case you are sick, no one to take care of you. You have to do everything all by yourself. So it's really hard, and of course, not to mention the what we do with our work. We have to work hard for our family so that we can send money to them. But with Uno Premier, it is an opportunity for OFWs so they can not only start, having another income stream. So besides earning with their jobs, they can have another income stream. And, we will discuss later how we could earn with Uno Premier. And this is an opportunity for all OFWs that in the future, because of what we will earn with Uno Premier, we can go back to our home country, to the Philippines, and be with our families, which we wanted, right?
Thank you. And not only overseas foreign workers, let's talk about the target for Uno Premier, the immigrants, the expatriates, the people that have to leave the country because it started with the mother or dad being OFWs. So they actually stayed in the country. I come from the United States. My mom was an American citizen. She was born and raised here. But then she was so determined in coming back to the United States, and that she did. And that actually was the result of her decision resulted in my mom and dad splitting up. We had a good life in the Philippines, but mom was really adamant about coming here. So one of the things that's very common when families fall apart, and then some eventually would have two families, three families in three different ports. And I know that for a fact because when I used to travel with the World Bank, I love to talk to people. So they always tell me their story. And I've had conversations with OFW, especially through Dubai and through Hong Kong. And then I always ask them, so how is that working for you? And yes, like what all of us know, most of us know, is that it's very lonely. You don't get to see your parents. You don't get to see your children. And then they work so hard in the entire year for that 1 month vacation to go home. And you know what they do during that time? They stock up on rice, they stock up on goods, they put it in big boxes, then they ship them. And then when they get there for a whole month, they live the life. That was acceptable up to a certain point. With Uno Premier, what has happened is that these people that got engaged with Uno has, like Ms. Kelly said, developed an income stream that they were able to save. Some did it so well that they're able to go back home to the Philippines and be with their family. Another thing that I hear oftentimes here in the United States is, you know how we are so generous in sending money to the Philippines? As you know, the gross domestic product is really the remittances that we all send to the Philippines. We are so common as mothers. We're talking about being moms and nurturing. Even if they're not your children, you send them to school. Somebody calls them. I know somebody, I'm gonna mention her name, is Ruth Catlin, is actually working Uno because she wants to send her niece and nephews to school. Now imagine if you actually got them an account, let them work it, because I've seen this happen. Okay, so instead of sending $300, $200 a month to the Philippines, you buy somebody an account and let them work it and let them experience how it is to get a check through their own work. And it makes it so easy, especially these days, because we can connect like this. This opportunity has never been presented before. So I want you guys to think about that, okay? The global expansion is happening. Wilson Tolentino has successfully starting to build. He is the icon in building in Qatar, in Bahrain, and he does it so well that Jamaica is up and rising. The numbers are going. So if you guys are thinking of building in the United States and building in other countries, Uno is an opportunity for you. I want to mention when we did here in the United States, as you know, we started in 2015. The minute the board of directors decided that they're going to have a presence in the United States, they really rolled it big. We actually had this big event that happened in Beverly Hills. There were 2,000 people in attendance, a little over 2,000 distributors that they were able to bring in, and a little over 400 people were actually in attendance with black tie. Everything is just grand. We are so proud that we are really the first one who had an online store. But as you know, it is an uphill battle in the United States. We have so many competitors. There's so many, and multi-level marketing started here in the US. But do you know what we have? The wonderful products that have been in existence since 2007 that have been really, really consistent in making people feel better and also lifting and enhancing their lives. We now have a warehouse in Las Vegas, Nevada. It takes 2 to 3 days for these wonderful
Wow.
products to get to our doorsteps. So imagine that. Our payment system is up to par. We now, in the past, the challenge has been, because we are the first Filipino-owned company, it's very, very hard to establish credit here in the United States. There's so many loopholes. There's so many things that we had to attend to. The board of directors had to hire a consultant, had to hire a legal counsel to make sure that we are able to operate officially and legitimately and be legit here in the United States. They have accomplished that. So ladies and gentlemen, if you ever think of expanding your business, if you look at the United States first, we have, even for the Filipinos, we have 4 million Filipino Americans. Now think about this. Those people are married to, like for me, I'm married to an American. I have no plans in going to the Philippines except to visit. My children do not speak the language. It's my fault. But we now have learning modules that are in English. Everything is at our fingertip if we want to learn. So isn't that exciting? Miss Kelly, I know you are so into this online learning. So you have really experienced that, right? Did you want to share a little bit more about this whole online community and selling and all those wonderful things in the privacy of your own home?
Yes, because this is the new normal. Online business is the new normal, and Uno Premier made it very easy for us. We have e-commerce, so we can sell the products online without having too much work. We have Uno Shop, which you will have your own website, and the company will all do the work. They will ship to your customer, and when you get the income, you will get the commissions to your online account, and you don't have to put out money because you don't need to stock products. The company will do everything for you. And also, with all the materials, videos that we have, we can also expand our team worldwide. We have everyday trainings. We have Facebook live trainings every day, and also our business previews twice a week, right? So our company gives all the support, and we just need to give our best.
Thank you for that, Miss Kelly. Joyce, as you know, we are now in over 20 countries, correct? So we have
Yes,
11
we are.
offices worldwide. Isn't that great? Now let's talk about the products. Can you share with us all these logos over here on the right-hand side, the bottom right, the super branding and all that? Tell me, Joyce,
Yes.
your favorite products and why, and tell us more about all these certifications there. And I'm going to try to chime in too, as well as Miss Kelly.
All right, that's wonderful. Thank you, Ms. Bronwyn. I am a firm believer of Uno products. As if you were here during my last sharing, I am a fan of Novell. As you can see, this is one of my favorite product of Uno that I'm really go crazy if I don't have a stock in my house, because it really makes my skin smooth. And of course, I have kids with me, so it's safe to use our advanced care. And as you know, during this time, we need to boost our immune system. So it's really important for us to use our Uno products, especially if you have heard the news that VCO or virgin coconut oil is a good supplement that could fight the coronavirus, or it can boost your immune system. And because our products are FDA approved, so that's Food and Drug Authority approved. They are listed in the PPD, or the Philippine Pharmaceutical Directory. The products and the supplements from Uno Premier are there. So meaning to say, the credible doctors from the Philippines are recommending our supplements to their patients. That's how good it is. And also we were, awarded as Super Brand Awards. And if your product is included in the super brand, you could really say that it's of good quality and really effective. We are not claiming, pharmaceutical, if it's healing or something, but we know that our products are effective and we can attest to that. I used to had the high cholesterol because, here when you are working abroad and you have kids, you have family, sometimes you don't have time to cook your own meal and you just order from fast food restaurants like KFC, Jollibee, McDonald's. And the backside of it, or the downside of it, is your cholesterol is getting high, you have high sugar, and you have high blood pressure. But because of our products, which I used and I drink regularly and religiously, it's our Gluta capsule. So it really helped me trim down my cholesterol, so eliminating the bad cholesterols in my body. And also our products are halal approved, so it is safe for our Muslim brothers and sisters to use our products, especially for the ones that you intake, the supplements. We have coffee, we have juice, we have everything. Now we have copper mask, we have alcohol, name it, and we have it, because Uno Premier doesn't stop to innovate the products that we can offer to everyone that's especially beneficial for us.
Thank you for that really extensive sharing. That's wonderful. And yes, I love Super Brand. We got that certification in 2019. So Super Brand is like growing up. It's really amazing when I think about, there are days when somebody talks about, like, go get me that Colgate. So because that's a super brand, because we all know that
Yeah.
Colgate is supposed to be what everybody uses. So it's the same thing with advanced care. When you talk about laundry detergent, what's the first thing that we talk about? Tide. I mean, that's
Tide.
super brand. Just for people to know that this is so wonderful. If people start talking NutriFab, start talking about 8-in-1 coffee, it's already there. The product sells itself. I want to talk a little bit about this International Standards Organization certification. So there is a membership organization that consists of over 60 countries in Switzerland. In order to get that certification, you must produce lots and lots of documentations, making sure that your business practices, your products are up to par, the working environment for your workers, our farmers, and who plants who plants the plants and cultivating are in good working conditions, and they get paid well. So that's something that really is deep in my heart, because I have been a member with a union here in the United States, and we make sure that the living living wage is there, making sure that it's our members are able to afford the basic needs, and the fact that they work only 8 hours a day and they get vacation. So that is very, very important. For our company to think that way on a global scale is something to be proud of.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that. So let's move on to, so now I'm really, really excited to share, how do we get started? How do we make this happen? How do we become, talking about the mother's theme now, moms, super moms, caring for your husbands, caring for your children, caring for your house. We tend to go that way because that's by nature. So how do we build an empire? You're going to hear more about that also when we have a sharing from Valerie. So let me move our slide on and then quickly really delve into how do we become a distributor in 4 easy steps. So I'm gonna let Miss Joyce start with the first step, and then we can take turns.
That's great. So I'm very excited to share this with you because this is just easy as 1, 2, 3, or easy as ABC. So we just have 4 steps to start in this business. And number 1 is you have to sign up, meaning to say, once you're interested, after we presented the business, all you have to do is choose a package of your liking. So when you sign up, you can choose a platinum package as your starter, or we have a premier package, we have elite, and we have global package. So with those packages that you will choose with, then you can start doing your business. And this is no ordinary business. This is a multi-million-dollar business in this industry, in this age, in this new age. And also, as mentioned earlier by Ms. Kelly, this has a drop shipping concept or a system that will enable us to do this business very easily at the comforts and the privacy of our homes. So that's step 1.
Thank you. And let's not forget that most mothers, what we dream is to be with our kids, make sure that they are fed properly. Now it's making it easier because we can give them cryptogenic if we are not able to prepare a wholesome meal, right? So thank you for
Yes.
sharing that. So Miss Kelly, isn't that what do you get in a starter package? I mean, how do you decide what starter package to choose from by way of products, by way of the amount of money? Can you elaborate that a little bit?
Yes, the starter package, it's 380 US dollars, and we have different packages. Depends on the product that you want. We have a health package, a beauty package, or we can even customize the products. Um, Again, as what Ms. Joyce has mentioned, our products are very effective, safe and effective, and also has very good health effects. So it is also featured in the Philippine Pharmaceutical Directory. So it is a encyclopedia of our doctors and medical practitioners, right? So we are very safe with the products, and it is long-term improvement for our health because we are switching from synthetic to organic. Yes, again, for those packages, for those 4 packages, you just need to select what type of product, and we can also customize.
Right, and then the sponsor, whoever invited you, will go over, of course, we'll have a personal consultation with you. Um, from my own experience, I would say the people that have so far joined me here in the United States are the ones that really don't need the money initially. They're not looking for a network company. They are looking for products that will ease the pain, that will put them in a more comfortable way of dealing with chronic diseases and all that. So that has been my best practices here. It's not really shoving the multi-level marketing company because it's got a negative connotation. The very first thing is that have them walk them through the sign up process in picking and choosing the right products for their family. If they have a big family, if they have children, what are the needs? So that's how we sit down with you in order for you to get started on the right foot. Okay. So step 2 is the new partners briefing. So you got the package, it arrived on your doorstep, and then you're going to start using the products. And those products will manifest in you, some as quickly as within a few hours, some may take a day or 2 or weeks. But the thing is, as you are taking those products and feeling the way you do, you are invited to participate in a new partners briefing. That's when you are able to find out more about the company, find out about the flagship products, find out how to build a business if you choose to. If you're not interested in it, at least you know how that works so you can share with other people. Remember now, the thing, sharing is a blessing. You share the products. You may not want to share the business at some point, depending on who you're talking to. But then step two is where you're going to find out how you're going to learn the online business, how are you going to do Facebook marketing, how do you present yourself, your branding, how do you want to, the different languages that you want to use in order to bring people in, and also finding out about yourself. Because the first thing in getting into a journey, on any type of journey, is asking this question. Am I right, Joyce? Asking this question, what do I really want? What do I really want? Depending on where you are in your life, the answer would be different. And one of the key things
Yes.
also that you're going to find in the new partners briefing is when you pick and choose the person that you're going to bring into the business, you want to make sure that those are the people that you want to be in your circle for the rest of your life. People that share the same beliefs, people that you have some common ground, because that is the path to less resistance. So again, let me enumerate. I know Ms. Kelly had mentioned about the online, the online Facebook marketing training, online training, and then there's mastery class wherein you find out how to use, how to present yourself, the branding and imaging. And then the wonderful thing is that when you come into the business, we're talking about nurses and doctors and microbiologists and life coaches and all these mosaic of people that you can actually tap into. Miss Kelly is so great in articulating how if you have all of these resources and all this network, whatever your need is, you don't have to look far. They will come to you. They will come to you and offer their services just because you are part of a bigger universe. Am I correct?
Totally
Good.
agree. Yes.
Yes.
And of course, let's elaborate on the use of the products, Miss Kelly. And then we're gonna get into the for business and then the ways to earn. And then we are gonna invite Valerie to share her experience.
Well, this is a profitable consumerism business. So besides on earning from sponsoring people, you will also earn from the people using the products because as we have mentioned, all the products are very good, with our health. So you don't have choice but to buy and use the products because you become the product of the company, right? And when you experience all the goodness and how it has improved your health, you can, naturally share it to other people. And when you have a team of using products, you get income from it. And also with a direct sales commission and unilevel commissions, you will learn everything on the new partners briefing. But just to give you an idea, you with the e-commerce that we have, you when you sell the products, you earn commissions from it, and also when the people under you are also selling products, you will also earn from them. So there are actually a lot of ways to get income for this business.
Thank you. And so yes, as a profitable consumerism, what happened is that you actually make an income out of direct selling. And when you direct sell, let's say we get an example is here in the United States, Novell is very, very popular. So the suggested retail price for the company is $15.26. And then our distributor price is $12. So whatever the difference is, you get to keep. That's instant. That's instant. That's instant income for you in direct selling commission, correct? And then what happens is that every Sunday, we get to cut a check. We get a notice. I look at my online store. I'm gonna say how many people ordered, and then I get to see how much check that's coming my way. That's one way of earning. And Miss Kelly mentioned about the referral bonus. Here in the United States, it's different than in other countries. If you actually bring in somebody, you get $20 up to $240 per person, depending on what package that they purchase. That's for sign up. And then another thing is that the matching bonus. If you bring in somebody on the left and then somebody on the right, so you not only you get a referral bonus for $25 at the minimum, you are also going to get another $20 for matching up to $40 for each match after the fifth level. This is something that you're going to hear more as you get into your new partners briefing, but there is money to be made. And of course, the royalty bonuses. Joyce, royalty bonus for global is how much?
Oh, that's amazing. It's 25%. So just imagine it's like, a big chunk of amount that goes to your check when you have this royalty bonus. It's earning from the people that's under you, especially if you are the direct sponsor of those people who you place under your organization, then you'll get 25% from all their matching bonuses. That's amazing. It's actually one of my favorites alongside with the inheritance policy.
Yeah, especially with us that have children and grandchildren, right? The
Yes,
fact
of
that we
course,
want to leave
because
a legacy behind,
yes,
like
yes.
we are gone, for them to be still getting the check, and you can still remember instead of worrying about what's going to happen to them when I'm gone, which is really my big concern.
Yeah.
Was my big concern until I got into Uno. So Miss Kelly, isn't that right? If somebody brushes their teeth, somebody drinks the coffee,
Mm.
we
Yeah,
all get
we all
certain.
do. We take a bath every day, brush our teeth, use shampoo and conditioner, right? So all our products are, very personalized. And, not only that, we also have coffee, other beverages. So we use them every day. So instead of just buying from the grocery, where we do not get something from, why not use Uno products? We are living healthy, and we get commissions from it.
But I really want to say this. What really helps is that if you have your own store, your tendency is that you go to your store for repeat purchases, right? And what happens here in the
Yeah.
United States, at least, and I'm sure it's in the Philippines and also in Qatar, is that women, especially, we love to shop, right? And then I'm gonna be
Oh, yeah.
60, so I know how it was when I was younger. When I go into a store, I cannot put my blindfold. I'm always looking for new products. I'm always touching, feeling, smelling, and then I go out and I say I'm gonna buy this and not figure out how am I gonna pay for all this. Yes, credit cards, right? But then you still have to pay for it, right? But imagine if all
Yes.
those basic needs like coffee, toothpaste, all those things that are highly consumable, you don't have to shop. You don't have to go somewhere to shop. It just arrives at your doorstep. That saves you what? Saves you time, saves you
Time.
money, and save your marriage.
I agree
Because
with
my
that,
husband
Miss
used to
Bronwyn.
say,
Not only the coffee, we also have the max out, who can
that's right.
that can make the marriage hotter.
Yes, our best
Okay.
seller indeed.
Doug will testify to that. And the thing is that, don't get us wrong, the max out is also for women. If you
Yes.
want to enhance your workout, extend your workout time, and break a record in your bicycle spinner or Peloton, just take some max out. Once a week is sufficient, correct? So this is really great.
Yes.
I
And
hope
to
you
add,
guys are learning and enjoying yourself as we wrap it up. And then of course the uni level bonus. So once all of your people, the people that you brought in, because you're gonna hear this over and over again. Four, the magic of 4x4. When you bring in four, and then those four will bring in four, and then those other four will bring in four, and that is the duplicacy. And duplicability yields multiplicity. By then, after the second or third level, you don't know those people anymore. But I guess you what? You're gonna be appreciative when you see your check coming, when an email sends out and say, hey, you got a deluxe e-check that you need to print out. So that is really, really exciting. And this is it is your business. It is your way. But the only thing that you are gonna do are two things, correct? What are those, ladies and gentlemen? Two things, especially now in the new norm. So we're talking about sending people your online store link. That's one thing. That's one do, correct? And then the second thing is to cut your check. Cut your check. All that happens in between doesn't mean anything anymore. Remember just those two things. Okay, so it's your business, your way. Don't worry about anything else. And as long as you have this desire to help other people, the rest will follow. And there has been, you're going to learn a lot, especially with the people that have been in the business for so long, that the only thing that they want to do, they've earned the money, they brought people in, they've seen people's life transform, and then now they get to a point and a level in their life where they just want to help. And there's plenty of them out there, and I can name a few, which I'm not. No, I'm just kidding. Well, we have Wilson Tolentino, our grand upline, Diane. She is wonderful. Diane Trinidad. She has been in my life forever, and the thing is, for 4 years at least, and she has helped me through my ups and downs. And she's a whole lot younger than me, but she has so much wisdom, and she takes the time to hold my hand and make me feel good so I can get to the next level. So, ladies and gentlemen, do not miss out on the opportunity. Do not miss out on the people that you're going to meet along the way. Do not miss out. And yes, there's going to be failures, right, Joyce and Miss Kelly?
Yeah,
We
that's correct.
remind you there are failures.
Yes.
So with this,
Mhm.
I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing. If you have any questions or need more clarification about how to become a health and business partner, sit down with the person who invited you here and then get in. If you're newly signed up, go ahead and get on with your new partners briefing and access all of the resources that is available all across the globe, locally, internationally, and in the Philippines. And take a look at the people in this room. Thank you guys for the people that actually opened up with their camera. That is the look of what Uno is in their part of the world. So I'm going to stop because I really want to go ahead and hear something that Valerie Arangote Milor is going to share with us. Miss Kelly, do you want to go ahead and please introduce our honored guest?
Yes, yes, of course. Since this is a Mother's Day celebration also for our UNE Premier Global Business Review, we invited a very gorgeous mother. She is a Philippines top earner, Millionaires Club, Car Achiever, Speakers Bureau, One Team Eagles Club awardee, and also Diamonds International founder. They actually a power couple, MC Milor, also her husband. They built up Diamonds team and now they are earning a lot and helping a lot of people. So guys, let us all welcome Miss Valerie Ann Milor.
Miss Kelly, you're gonna go ahead and pin her, right?
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much.
All
Hi.
right. Hello. Pretty in purple.
Hello, everyone. Good morning to everyone who's here in Zoom, witnessing the training. I mean, the CSEL. Thank you so much for inviting me And thank you, Lord, for giving me this opportunity to share my success story. And to Miss Brown, thank you so much. It's a privilege. To Miss Kelly, and of course to Miss Joyce. It's quite I'm still surprised that I am speaking in front of Uno Premier partners. And I really hope that I'll be able to inspire everyone. And I was happy and at the same time shocked because I was introduced that I'm a mother. So
But you
I'm
know what? You are in a
yeah,
way, although you have
yeah,
not birthed
yes.
any children, not yet, because I
Yeah.
know you seem to be really calculating. You and Chris, I have followed you for 4 years, and I have watched you blossom from how you were and now, and your romantic engagement, and it's a fairy tale that I lived through your life for a while just to keep me going. So that's one of the added perks for being part of UNO. And I also want to acknowledge that, you know, the fact that uh, there's a lot of people here that are UNO mothers.
Yeah.
They nurture people.
Yes.
It's just second nature, whether they had them or not, you know. And also the fact that you were a registered nurse, right? I mean, that's your profession.
Yeah.
The profession before you became the person that you are right now.
Yes.
So I appreciate and I apologize. I probably put a typo in there, but you know, you look like you're 17 years old. You already have a follower and a fan. So watch out now, Chris. Go ahead though. Let me allow you to continue. Thank you so much.
But yeah, I'm still thankful, and I think that's a law of attraction. Maybe this year, no. So I have thousands of sons and daughters, my downlines. No, so I think I was able to practice with them with regards to nurturing and motherhood, I guess. So happy Mother's Day to all super mom. No, so I hope again I'll be able to inspire everybody who's here inside the Zoom. So I'll be sharing my screen. Wait. Okay. So let me just wait. Let me just. Okay. So
Were you able to share it? Miss Maureen, can you make Miss Valerie co-host?
yeah.
Okay, we saw it now.
So, can you see my PowerPoint already?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. So sorry. So to formally introduce myself, there you go. So my name is Valerie Ann Arangote Melor. Got married last year, September 2020, and currently I'm the unofficial top 14 of UNO International. And to give you a quick background, yeah, I graduated Bachelor of Science major in nursing in the province of course, Bacolod. I don't know if there's someone here who lives in the province of Bacolod, Negros Occidental. I don't know. And I decided to go to Manila to take the board exam. And I believe that there are a lot of opportunities in Manila compared to province with regards to work. And as I was applying for work before, way back 2013, I was praying to God that I prayed if He could give me another basket of income because nurses here in the Philippines are not well compensated. We are just paid minimum. It's like $200, $250 in a month. So that's our salary. And um, I want to save money. I want to have another basket of income for me to of course, get not just what I need in life, but of course, what I also want. And yeah, I was invited by someone who is total stranger. His name is Mark, and he's a former mall employee. So he works at um, some, they call it here in the Philippines a Watson or a um, con, not a convenience store. So something, he's a, in layman's term here he's a bodeguero, and he's an undergrad, in short, undergrad, but he was able to achieve cars, properties, and of course he's earning 6 figures a month. So when I heard his story, I realized I was really motivated. I was inspired. So how come he was earning 6 figures a month? He's not graduate, and then me, a professional, I was having difficulty of looking for a job. And if I got hired, I would just earn 13,000 pesos. Diba? So I was really challenged. That's why when he introduced me to Uno, he explained the marketing plan. I decided to join right away. But I didn't have the starting capital with me that time. I needed to ask for help. Would you imagine? I needed to ask for help just to join the business. As long as you're willing, no, God will really provide. As long as you are willing to do the opportunity, you wouldn't think of the excuses. You would think of the ways wherein you can sign up right away. So that's what I did. I signed up right away, and then of course, I was. I was happy that the moment you start in this business, you will receive products. You will receive products, and the products is very good, of course. I don't know how to sell the products, but what I did, I had someone else do it for me. So again, I'm not good in direct selling. Okay, but the good thing in our company, you have a lot of ways to consider, in earning. So yeah, I started with the starting capital. I was able to produce it the following day, and then after it, I was able. My sponsor explained regarding the expansion. So they call it the multiple accounts, or you can expand, you can get more branches. So of course, I really liked the business package or the 15 accounts, because the business is long term. You can gain not only 500,000 a month, you can gain 7 figures income by having that package. I really didn't get it before, but in my head, the business package, the investment is still a small amount. If we're talking millions, we're talking dollars, right? In ROI. And I just considered a lot of options, a lot of ways to generate that amount of money for me to invest the 15 accounts. Again, I didn't consider any excuses, but rather ways wherein I can have the money for me to settle the business package. So I'm challenging everyone who is here inside the Zoom. I'm sure you're earning not in peso, you're earning dollars. So it's just a small amount. No, so if I was able to invest that kind of package, even you get global, it's just a small amount. If we're talking millions of ROI. Okay, and yeah, so before I proceed, I just want to emphasize these 3 reasons why I pursued networking or this industry. Even though I was a graduate, even though I'm a professional, even though I had my options, because my mom, she's currently residing in New Jersey, and as well as my sister and even my brother, he's in Canada. I had my options. I can go abroad, work as a nurse, but I had this experience on my childhood, of course. I grew up without my mom beside me. And she sacrificed her time just to earn money, just to provide good education, just to provide us with a comfortable life. And I am super blessed, grateful that I have a mother like her. Okay, I couldn't blame her for being away, because as a mother, since it's Mother's Day, right? So as a mother, you would really do anything, everything, just to make your family happy, even though it means sacrificing your own happiness. So again, I just wanted to have a different path. I just wanted, why not, when I become a mother, I would definitely, like my mom, do anything, do everything for my kids, for my children, just to give them the life that they deserve. But this time around, I want to be beside them. I don't want to sacrifice the time because it's so difficult to grow up without your mother beside you. And I'm pretty much sure it's also difficult for a mother to be away with her children. So I was really, I had that deepest why in my heart to, I want to become my own boss. I want to control my time. And I don't want to work away from the people I love, away from MC, Char. I don't want to be away with my husband or my kids, So these are the three reasons why I pursued network marketing. Number one, of course, the law of leverage. So I'm sure every one of you knows what does it mean. If you really want to earn big, you have to be part in a company or a system that has this law of leverage. So you have to leverage yourself in order to earn the big bucks, or if you truly want to be super rich. So right after joining Uno, right after investing a business package or the global account, I got hired. Okay, I got hired from Medical City. It's one of the prestigious hospital here in the Philippines. It's really a good hospital, and being a nurse, it's not that easy. It's not that easy, especially here in the Philippines. We're not treated like a nurse. We're as if servant. We're servant. We're helpers. I mean, not everybody, not every patient that we encounter, they treat us right. So but it's okay. It's okay. So even though I'm a part-timer, it wasn't a reason for me to continue doing Uno. No, it became my motivation. It became my motivation that I really need to invest also, as much as I invest time with my work, I should also invest time and effort in doing my business. So even though I'm a part-timer, because of my account, or because I purchased the business package, it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot to excel. I became top earner in our group, and it also helped me earn big in a short period of time. So if you are a part-timer and you want to earn big and fast, you should consider expanding your business. And way back before, I was the first part-timer who ranked up, who was awarded as top earner in our team. And for me, it served as an inspiration to other part-timer as well, that it's not impossible. Okay, it's not impossible as long as you start right, as long as you listen to your sponsor, as long as you attend trainings, as long as you get yourself involved in the business, you will basically achieve whatever it is that your sponsor is telling you. And of course, I was able to earn in this business, even though I'm a part-timer. And we all know that big checks come from small checks, right? So I started earning small, but I was really, really grateful because when I was looking for a part-time, I prayed to God, even if I get to earn only $20 or $40, it's a big help, especially if you're in the Philippines. So when I started doing the business and I started earning 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month, I was really happy because I was earning 13,000 pesos on my full-time job, and on my part-time I get to earn extra. But since we are in a networking business, we all know that as your grow, or your organization grows, your check grows as well. So I started earning 20,000 a month, 50,000 a month, eventually 60,000 a month. And eventually I was able to experience earning six figures in 1 month, even though I'm just a part-timer. And because of that, I decided to do the business full time. I decided to just finish my 2-year contract and then pursue networking career. Although I did not consider studying NCLEX or IELTS because that's one of the requirements for us nurses to go abroad or to be able to work abroad, right? But for me, I don't want my mother or my parents to spend extra money for my trainings. So they've spent a lot already, the almost their whole life. They've been working so hard just to give us the education and the life that they want for us. And for me, I want them to enjoy what they've been working for, the money that they're earning from their work. So that's why I decided to pursue networking. And yeah, since I started in the business, right? I committed, even though I was just doing the business 1 to 2 hours per day. As long as you're giving time, and as long as you are supporting your downlines, you are applying whatever it is that your sponsor is telling you, surely, definitely, no, you will be able to create an organization and the results will follow. So here I was able to purchase my own car without any funding from my parents. Because some people, they are able to drive their own car because it was sponsored by someone else. So it's my pride that I don't want my parents to give me money just for me to drive my own car. I want to buy it because of my earnings here from Uno. And also, I was awarded as Millionaires Club and consistently top one in our team until such time I became Hall of Famer, and then the 100,000, the six figures income, and I became top earner of the whole company. So who would have thought a girl from the province with no experience, with zero knowledge, no, would become a top earner of the whole company. So I started, no, from top 52, and then eventually top 48, top 42, and then top 33. Why did I become top earner? It's the result of my effort when I was still a part-timer. The 1 to 2 hours per day attending trainings, um, spending time with your downlines, coaching them, whatever it is that you're learning from your sponsor, you have to pass it on to them. You have to treat your business partner like family. If you want to grow big in this industry, you should set aside the income, because income follows naturally. Okay, and of course, no, I was able to rank up because of my commitment. I think of my commitment. So from there are three types of commitment, as we all know: the I'll try, I'll do my best, and I'll do whatever it takes. So from the I'll try commitment, when I was still a newbie in this business, I pushed myself to transition from that mindset of I'll just try to I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes to get my goals here. I'll do whatever it takes to achieve time freedom. I'll do whatever it takes to create an organization. I'll do whatever it takes to learn the business, to copy everything that my sponsor is telling me, or that my sponsor is showing me, so whatever it take mindset. So if your sponsor or if your head leaders here in your team tells you you should be awardee, you should hit this award, you should invite, or you should create a team, my attitude, I would always say, yes, upline, yes, upline, yes, upline, because there's no harm. There's no harm in just being a person who listens, right? So my upline was undergraduate. I am a professional, but in this industry, you have to set aside whatever it is that you know outside. You have to have this empty glass mindset for you to grow big in this industry, and that's what I did. It was never difficult for me to follow what my uplines were saying, or were their leadership. I mean, I respected their leadership. I respected whatever it is that they've experienced all throughout the time that they were just starting. So yeah, that's why from top 52, I went up to top 33. And this saying from Marie Forleo, success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. So when I was starting the yes upline attitude, no, all the more if you're earning already, if you have your team already, if you're getting successful already, the yes upline attitude should be consistent. If you're attending trainings when you're a newbie, you don't have any business partners yet, you don't know how the system works yet, you're so eager in learning, and the moment you have your breakthrough, or the moment you start earning in this business in Uno, all the more you attend trainings, all the more you have this hunger to communicate with your sponsor, all the more you give time to your business partners. Okay, so consistent. You have to be consistent. And because of the consistency, I became top 12 of Uno International. That was my third year doing the business full time. So would you imagine, I was so overwhelmed because there were so many distributors who were who started the business far more than earlier than me. But because of the, I think the consistency with the effort, consistency with the yes upline attitude, I think that's one of my biggest secret in my success journey. And also, in front of many people, you get to be awarded, you get to be recognized. Again, it's overwhelming. And then anniversary came, I was still top 12 of the whole company. And these are the example of my checks. Okay, the ones that I've saved. So from Uno, my name is Valerie Ann Arangote. I earned 104,000 net income. So here in the Philippines, if you are earning 6 figures a month and you're just spending peso, it's really a big help, right? So my goal is not just 100,000 check. My goal is 7 figures. And when I was earning 100,000, I was so excited because I know for myself that I'm just starting. I'm just starting. And yeah, so from Uno again, my name is Valerian Arangote. My check amounting to 104,000, and then 100,000, 110,000, 125. You know, you're able to earn 6 figures a month, and then you have time freedom. When I was working, it's so difficult. You have to wake up 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And then you have to be on your duty at 6 a.m. and then you will work for 16 hours, 24 hours if you have, of course, there's a shortage of nurses here in the Philippines. So super overwork, and it's very tiring. It's very tiring. That's why I don't mind being discouraged. I don't mind rejection. I don't mind negative people if I encounter them in this business, because I've already encountered them even in my workplace so much. And the tiring part, I don't care. I don't care being tired, because my motivation as well is my mom. She's not getting any younger and she's still working hard. So why would I complain if my parents are not complaining, right? So this year, this check rather, I couldn't forget this, because that's September 18, 2018. On my third year doing the business, this check amounting to 97,000. And then after 2 weeks, I claimed my check amounting to 464,000 pesos. And that's a total of 562,000 in just 1 month. Would you imagine 562,000 in just 1 month? You have your time freedom, you don't have boss, you can wake up anytime you want to wake up, you want to go to sleep if you're already sleepy. So those were the moments that I enjoyed when I decided to do the business full time. And it happened because of my effort the time when I was doing the business still part-time. Okay, so this will also happen to you guys if you're doing this business on your most convenient time, as long as you communicate, coordinate with your teammates, with your leaders. At least give 1 to 2 hours per day. Be consistent. Okay, and yeah, also I'd like to share my thoughts about this earning 562,000 pesos in 1 month on my third year doing the business, as explained in multiple accounts. 5 to 10 years from now, doing the business, it's either you become rich or you become very very rich, right? It's either you, after 10 years doing the business, you will earn 7 figures in a month. Let's say $20,000 in a month without doing as much effort. And I was able to experience this on my third year doing the business. So I was so excited because I have 7 years more. I have 7 years more to go to that. So I think the 7 digits, it's not impossible. And later on, you will find out what happened on my fifth year doing the business. So after 2 weeks, I earned another 130,000 pesos. So I was just 20, I think 26, turning 27 years old. And I'm so happy being independent with my parents. And I'm so happy that my parents can work for their retirement, not for mine, or not for my life, for my future. Okay, and also with regards multiple accounts or having this multiple heads, you will be able to experience earning a million of pesos in just a short period of time. So thank you, Lord, that I decided to expand when my upline was explaining the multiple accounts. I didn't have the doubt, although I didn't have the money, but I had the ideas where to get the money from. So here you can see I earned 1 million in 6 months time. If I didn't do the Uno, 1 million, it would take me 8 to 9 years for me to earn million. But definitely, I would never hold the 1 million in my hand, because every time I get my salary, I will just pay it to my dues, expenses, electricity, my transportation, my food. So here, I wasn't able to save money. I was able also to save time. So I earned 1 million in 6 months time. And of course, I also earned 335,000 1 month income, 217,000 1 month income, and of course, 156,000 1 month income. And eventually, the 6 figures income in 1 month became 1 week. I earned 164,000 1 week income, 129,000 1 week income, 216,000 1 week income. Who would have thought that someone from province who have this zero knowledge about networking, I don't know how to sell, I don't know who would I invite in this business, but I just trust the company so much. I trust Uno so much. I trust my team so much, my sponsors so much. I just trust myself as well. And of course God. You know what? If you're here inside the Zoom, you're just you listen to the preview on how to start the business. You just have to think that everything happens for a reason. There's a purpose behind everything. So you have to be grateful that aside from having your work, you were able to encounter today an opportunity that later on will also help you, gain leverage income. Now, even though you're not working, you're just staying with your family, with your kids, having a vacation, you will be able to earn money without working so hard. So that's what Uno is offering to all of us. If you just remain open minded, if we just open our heart to this wonderful opportunity, right? So if I didn't open my mind and my heart in this, probably I'm working in a hospital, taking good care of COVID patients. Or maybe I died because of maybe I got a virus or whatsoever. Because a lot of during the height of the pandemic, a lot of frontliners died because of acquiring the virus, even doctors, right? But because of I chose different path, then this is the result. I get to earn six figures even at the comfort of my home, right? And here, 2020 January, I still earn 243,000. So that's the beauty of multiple accounts. You don't invite anymore. You just monitor your people's meeting. You set them. You set goals, direction to the team. That's what you're already doing, and then still you're earning that income. Okay, and of course, February of 2020, I earned 399,000 1 month income, and comes March of 2020. That's the month where the of course the whole world, the president announced no one could go out, lockdown, total lockdown. A lot of businesses couldn't operate. A lot of people didn't had work, didn't had that money to buy their food. But look at our company. Despite the fact that the pandemic happened, Uno still exists, remains strong, innovated. We just transitioned from offline to online. The BODs really provided everything that we need. The products was so in demand. Would you imagine our products are essentials? I was just listening to the business preview earlier. I agree with what they said that we are all using soap. We are all taking a bath. We are all using toothpaste. We are all drinking supplements. So whether you join this business or not, you'll be using the products. So why not use the products and earn from the products that you're using? Instead of buying from the business of someone else, you're making someone else richer. So you might decide right now to focus on yourself as well, to build yourself, right? So here, I just want to inspire everyone that our business is pandemic proof, and to God be the glory. No, so praise God. He has protected our company. He protected your team. Would you imagine? You are six. Let me see how many. You are 62 strong here. So a lot of people are still thinking what to do, what business to put up, what online business to join. So right now you are already a member, for those who are member, no. And of course, to our friends, to our guests tonight, the sign up, the starting capital, again, it's very small capital for a business, So and yeah, I earned 2.1 million doing this business. So again, it's hard earned money if I pursued my nursing career. But because of Uno, I was able to experience that income. And number two reason why I decided to pursue network marketing, simply because I want to become my own boss. So we all have the same 24 hours in a day, right? So it's okay if you're working, nothing wrong with that. But imagine yourself as well that you're doing things on your own facing. You don't have someone else dictate what to do, what you're going to do, where you should be. It's so nice to imagine that you want to sleep because you're sleepy, not because you have a job tomorrow. You need to catch a train or whatever, right? It's very cold. You need to go out of your house and then go to your work, right? So sometimes we have this term like, I don't have a choice. But actually now you have a choice if you just decide. So way back 2013, I told myself, I want to become my own boss. I am working right now. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing wrong also with having a dream of managing your own time. So because of the time I gave to the business, to Uno, to the commitment, to the 2 year of doing the business part-time and doing it with a heart and passion as well, the time freedom, it was given to me, or I was able to experience time freedom that I wasn't able to enjoy when I was still working at the hospital. So hard to have an absence, so hard to take a leave, even in your birthdays, even on holidays, even on your special moments in your life. You could not escape work. You should work, 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 work. You don't have a choice. But again, Uno gave me a choice. So I was able to travel, as you can see later on here in my slide. So I like, of course, I'm a water baby. I like spending my free time at the beach. So yeah, even I spend it with MC, my husband, or with the team. No, I bring them to places here, of course, in the Philippines. So I'd like to explore local tourist spots here in the Philippines, and I'm sure some of you have been here for sure, El Nido, Palawan, or if you haven't been here, it's a must. But of course, after the pandemic, safety first, and Coron, Palawan, and we went to Bali before lockdown, me and my husband, MC. And we have a lot of travel incentives, pen, pending travel incentives. And it's okay that it's okay, because definitely after the pandemic, if we can travel safely already, so we can pursue it. So that's the beauty of this business. You're able to decide if you want to go on a vacation, then go ahead. If you want to have a 1 month or 1 year vacation, then fine. As long as you have your team, especially now online, you just bring your laptop, bring your cell phone or whatever gadget, and you have a strong Wi-Fi connection, you can travel while doing the business, right? And um, that's the beauty of having law of leverage. If you start the business, right, then again, if you have created a solid team or an organization, even though you're resting or you're having a vacation, or even though you're working, you're still earning. Okay. And number three reason why I decided to pursue this business, number three, is the chance. So I'm one of those people who was given the chance to have the time freedom, the chance to manage my 24 hours, the chance to earn six figures income even though I'm here in the Philippines, and of course the chance as well to share the blessing to everybody that I will be able to encounter. So if you want to change your bank account, start changing people's lives. So why did I took up nursing? I didn't grow up from a wealthy family. For me, being a nurse, it's one of ways that you can help people through your service. That's one of my reasons why I took up my nursing. But as year goes by, you have to be practical. I have to be practical. I am helping others through my service. But if I take a look my bank account, I don't have any savings, or I cannot make any savings at all. I cannot help my parents. How can I help my mom put up her dream house if I'm just earning this much, right? The minimum wage here in the Philippines. So I was so aggressive of earning another basket of income, earning six figures a month, because I have this motivation to help my parents and also to experience what I want in life, not just what I need. So in networking business, you're not just changing your bank account, or you're not just helping yourself. The moment you help others, no, the side effect, no, you are also changing your life. Okay, so that's what I love network marketing. And of course, as we all know, for someone, especially here in the Philippines, or I don't know, in US, if there's also discrimination, because here there's really discrimination. If you're undergrad, you're high school graduate, no, the chance of having a stable job is so low, so low. So in network marketing, there's no discrimination. Anyone can be part of this. You can share this to anyone who is willing, as long as that that someone is a human. He or she has this dream, go. You can share it to that person. No, so you don't have to be talented, you don't have to be very intelligent, very smart, you don't need to be good in speaking, because I know there we have tools, we have video presentation, so you can just share the business, and then you also have trainings, virtual trainings. You have your head leader that's very passionate as well in helping everybody in earning in this business, right? So yeah, so chance is one of my reason why I pursued network marketing. So if you want more money in your business, stop waiting on other people. Okay, stop waiting on other people. You have to be dependent on someone else for you to become so successful. You want to depend on your, I don't know. So me as a person, I don't want to depend on my downlines, on my business partner. I don't want to depend on even on my husband, especially in earning matters. So I have this attitude that he's earning, I should earn. I should earn more. I should be a helpmate. That's my mindset. I should be a helpmate to my partner. I shouldn't depend on him. So I believe that men are positioned by God to be the head of the family. They should be the provider. But it's also good that women should be an helpmate to their partner, especially if you have the opportunity to earn. Why not? Especially this platform, this Uno, we can women empowerment. So just start serving more people, share the opportunity, and eventually by sharing the opportunity, by growing your organization, by having downlines, business partner, eventually you're starting to share your story as well. So I know you've heard a lot of success stories from our top earners, top icons, your leaders, from nothing to something, from zero to hero. So your story can be a motivation, can be an inspiration to someone else. So it's nice that you look forward to the time that you will also share to your team, and maybe share to Diamonds International. And then of course start loving your work. You have to love Uno, so that Uno will love you as well. Okay, start giving, give time, because if you give time, later on you will gain time freedom. If you give an effort in attending trainings, again, effort in communicating with your sponsor, effort in coaching your business partner, not just inviting and then you leave them behind, and then tomorrow you will just invite again and then leave them behind, and then tomorrow you get another direct referral. No, you have to coach them. Whatever it is that you're learning in this business, you have to pass it on the people that you are inviting, so that you will be able to experience the so-called law of leverage. You have to duplicate whatever it is that you know to your business partner, not to make them your employees, but to have this manpower as a team. If many members know how to do the business, then you can cater to more prospects or guests or friends or invites. And of course, if you start investing, then definitely you will be able to experience the earning. So start giving and then you'll start receiving. And speaking of chance, so these are my Black Diamonds leaders, spearheaded by me and my husband, Mentor MC. So these are the people that I could say the support, the Diamonds online support of our team, or the whole team. So you will be amazed knowing the background of each of them. Some of them are, of course, undergrad, some of them are professionals. But again, I love network marketing industry because there's no discrimination. Everybody is equal. Everyone can earn millions and dollars right? And yeah, Rufa, she's a sales lady. Now she's driving her own car. Sales lady, or she's earning minimum wage here in the Philippines. And now she's one of the Millionaires Club, car achiever of the whole company. And of course, Jello, also a waiter. Again, Millionaires Club, car achiever, engineer Joseph, coach Stephanie Luxin, of course, Jane Cañete. She's a former restaurant manager for 4 long years, working as a restaurant manager. When she was invited, she didn't had the capital to start the business. Would you imagine 4 years being a restaurant manager? She didn't have the money. But doing the business for 8 months, she was able to buy her own car. And of course, Irene, a factory worker, 8 years working. When she got invited, she also didn't have the starting capital. But doing the business for 11 months, was able to buy her own car. We have a business partner as well. I have my downline, Luis. He's a part-timer, currently working as a government employee, another car achiever. And this person, Alan Benabo, a businessman, a grade school graduate. Imagine, grade 3. He finished grade 3. So he doesn't know how to speak well. He doesn't know how to communicate English or even Tagalog. He has difficulty. But doing Uno, he became a top earner, Millionaires Club as well, and car achiever of the whole company. So what are his chance if not in Uno? If he didn't do Uno? That's why I am amazed. I am happy that I am involved in this kind of opportunity, because you're not just changing your life, you're changing many people's lives. And of course, James, he's also a waiter, and he's driving his own car. And this one, former laundry helper. Okay, she's earning $120 per month when she was working, 6,000 pesos. Would you imagine? But she was able to find a way to invest. She was able to find a way to get a business package. Now she's driving a BMW. And here, he's one of her leaders, Mr. Rinaldo Maglasang, a government employee, a part-timer, also car achiever of the team. Mama Manto Gumbay, a part-timer as well. And of course, just recently, she resigned. Fatima Javier, former leasing officer. She did the business for only 1 year, and then she was able to get her own car, of course, by hard-earned money from the business. And a Jollibee crew. You know Jollibee? Bida ang saya. So yeah, so she is one of the car achievers of the company as well, Millionaires Club as well. And Professor Jopay, she's a current teacher and doing the business for 1 year part-time. She's one of the car achievers of the company. And of course, Professor AJ. And before, me and Mentor MC were only the car achievers of the company. But since we have this vision that we can inspire many people, we can help people to get also their dreams. And that laundry helper that I was telling earlier, she bought her third car. Could you imagine? Earning 6,000 pesos a month. Now driving her third car. She's driving her BMW and her Toyota Fortuner. Just last Monday, we had our car reveal. And yeah, so this is the Bible verse that I really love. No? So from Galatians 6 verse 7, as Galatians chapter 6 verse 7, do not be deceived, God is not mocked. For whatever a person sows, this he will also reap. So everyone, no, if you invest time, definitely you will have time freedom. That's what I'm always keep on saying on my people or my business partner, the effort that you're exerting now, later on, you will reap. And of course, the money that you have invested, later on, Uno will give it to you many, many, many times, hundreds and thousands of folds. And and again, the pandemic happened, but you are at the right track. Okay, because according to Bill Gates, if your business is not on the internet, then your business will be out of business. So don't try ever deciding to, I'll put up traditional business, I'll invest in the Philippines, or I'll put up, you know what? So it's not wise to invest in a traditional or franchising business because the trend now is really online. Uno. Okay, so it's one of the trending online business nowadays. And again, despite the fact that pandemic came to us all over the world, still Uno rise above all companies, and the transaction still continued. Many joined our company. A lot of people loved our products, and yeah, as a team, we just work so hard to transform from offline to online. We transition, we adapt to the new normal. And I know that your team as well is doing that already. So same with what you're doing right now, you have your online trainings. So we also is doing that on our team. And I'd like to show you the income I earned during pandemic or lockdown. So from January 1 to June 10, that's 5 months income in 10 days. So I earned 1 million, another 1 million income. June of 2020, I earned 205,000 1 month income. And what I love about it, earned from home. Again, even though if we could not get out, we just go to the office to get checked, or we have someone else we send to office to get the products. But look at the income, it's still 6 figures. So I love online. I really love the online. Kaya you have to maximize the system that your team is having. We have to maximize the Uno system. Okay, you are at the right track. In July of 2020, I earned 221,000 pesos earned from home. You can see in my in your screen my name, my account, the date. Okay, and of course August, September, my check amounting to 519,000 pesos. I'm just a province girl again, who don't know how to sell, didn't have the skills, the knowledge, the experience. But one thing I have is the willingness to learn, the willingness to adopt, the willingness to humble down, the willingness to be involved in this wonderful opportunity. Because in the US, I believe network marketing is so popular. There are a lot of networking companies, but we have to consider what company to join that is stable, that is long term, right? That people centered or business partner centered, right? So, and then the wedding happened September of 2020. So we got engaged year 2018, and the plan was to get married 2020. No, so we make plans, but God has His own plans, right? But we didn't focus with the negativity. We still we're grateful that we have this online business. We are involved in Uno, the Uno business that we can do at the comfort of our home. So we just really studied the transition from offline to online, and then we worked so hard to adapt. And then we just we were amazed. We were amazed that God really provided. So we got married with 13 guests because we couldn't celebrate with more than that. And we had somehow our dream intimate wedding because the plan was a destination wedding in a beach. So that's the original plan. And because we couldn't travel, and again, no mass gathering, but still we pursued the the wedding, and we spent almost 700,000 pesos. And I'm so happy that we spent that much of money, that we didn't had any debt at all. So thank you, Lord. Thank you, God, for the provision. And October of 2020, I earned 194,000 1 month income. My husband was earning 400 plus thousand in a month. And November, I earned 258,000 again. My husband is earning 400 plus thousand. And December, I earned 197,000. And MC was earning 450,000 net income at the comfort of our home, earned from home. Again, if you can just imagine if this is what you're earning and then you're having a part-time job, it's so easy this time. You just have to trust your team, trust your sponsor. You just have to commit 1 to 2 hours per day. Eventually, everything will pay off. And January of 2021, my income was 410,000 net income. I am not paying any employee. I am not spending money for the bills of electricity, water, whatever. I'm just spending for Wi-Fi, for my load. That's it. My husband is earning also 400 plus thousand. Our combined income is 1 million a month. But we just started with a small capital. Again, we invested once, but we are experiencing the ROI every single day. Okay, so I'm not sharing this with you to brag. I am sharing this with you because we are in the same company. We have the same system. We have the same products. I'm not doing any networking company. We are at the same company, Uno. Okay, and of course, you just have to create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life, because you become what you believe. What you see, what you always say, you attract it. So I practice ever since to create a dream board. And I am telling my people you have to create your dream board. You have to put into writing, or you have to cut out pictures or collage on your phone, whatever it is that you want to achieve in life. Don't be scared, whatever it is, because God is so abundant. So here, this is my dream board 2020. Okay, so I put it here. Of course, I want to have a lot of business partners. I want to have a lot of savings, the beach wedding, of course, the family, the house, and being a top earner. Look at that check. Valerie Ann Arangote, as you can remember my PowerPoint earlier, the amount of that check is 464,000, right? What I did, January of 2020, I edited it. So I changed it to 1 million and more. So the whole year of 2020, even though we experienced the pandemic, my mind was so focused with earning 1 million, earning 1 million, earning 1 million, getting into my dream board, hitting my goals. And then eventually, the 7 figures happened. So my husband, he earned 1.4 million. I earned 1.1 million. My check, February of 2021, February 5, I got my check amounting to 1,087,165 pesos. It started with a dream board. It started with the dream. It turned into reality. Again, what you see, what you always see, what you always talk about, it seems like you're crazy creating a dream board, but it's really effective. And I'm so happy that my business partners are also doing it right now. And you can also do it. It's very, 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 of course, if you create your dream board, you have to couple it with action. Of course, not only prayer, not only making a dream board, you have to couple it with action and passion, right? And yeah, I wasn't able to put my income last February of 2021, but I earned 397,000 pesos last February of 2021, and came March of 2021, 499,501. Actually, when I computed my income that month, I cried because I told my husband I will hit 500,000 net income. I told him, and that's his goal as well, to earn 500,000. So when I lack 500 pesos, I really cried at him. I didn't hit my goal, but it's okay. God is still so good because he compensated to the so he earned 523,000 and I earned 499,000, so our combined income is not 1 million. I think 1,020,000 plus thousand. So, and I got the check 162,900 1 week income last March plus 252,762, and then my account right now there's 820 plus thousand inside my account. So I'm so excited to another 1 million check to get soon. And I'm so happy that I am now finally helping my mother to put up her dream house in our province. So that's really my dream. So my mom was telling me, "Oh no, you're getting married, so you'll be maybe you'll become busy as well with your family, with your husband already. You will now focus on your own family." That's what my mom is telling me. So I felt like she was sad when I'm the youngest of the three. I felt she was sad that I got married already because ever since I'm telling her, don't worry, I'm going to um, help you with your dream house. We're going to build that house. I'm always telling her like that, and surprisingly, so it happened. So we are starting it right now, but it's not really the major goal that we have together as a family. So we're just starting again. All of this happened because of Uno, only Uno. And down to my second slide, I just want to give this message to everyone who's here inside the Zoom. The crisis is not enough reason to stop dreaming. So dream on. Okay? Dream on. We have a God so powerful, so sovereign. He will provide. He can make the impossible to possible. You just have to have the faith. You are at the right track. Again, um, God protected our company because it's legal, it's moral, it's ethical. We can change many people's lives. We can help a lot of people earn another basket of income. So dream on, don't give up. And again, this is my also one of my favorite message from the Bible. Whatever you do, whatever you do, just work heartily as for the Lord and not for men. Because whatever rejections, whatever discouragement, criticism you will hear from anybody, your business partner can frustrate you, your sponsor can frustrate you, or whoever, anyone can frustrate you, but God will never frustrate you or will never disappoint you as long as you put him as at the center of your business. Okay, so with that, I hope I get to inspire everyone. I hope we'll be able to I hope you will be able to start right away to those who are not yet part of Uno Premier. And you are so blessed that you are at the right team. You are at the right head team leader. Tita Brown. So sobrang
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that I'm sharing, and I'm so sorry if I didn't meet the expectation, but I am so thankful
Are
and
you kidding me? You are just
Okay.
awesome. Thank you so
That's
much.
awesome.
You're
Yes.
amazing.
He did it. I mean, in
I'm just
honor of
17 years old.
wow. I mean, I am blown away. Like I said, I've followed Valerie ever since I met her. We really didn't have a chance to talk when I was in the Philippines in 2017. But I've watched you move around at the dance floor. You look so young. You look like a model. And I said, I want to be like her when I grow or in my next life. But it's an honor. I love that you are bold to say yes to me. You didn't, we really didn't have a one-on-one relationship like I want to, because I know you're busy. Everybody's busy. You are a blessing. The fact that you pulled away from your team, you pulled away from what you're doing because you want to give. You want to give the blessing of time to people who wants to know more. And yes, we did it. I'm so glad it is being recorded. So we're gonna put a lot more mileage on this, and we are gonna, Miss Kelly and I and Joyce is gonna send you the recording. Awesome testimony. I get this, just a quick, Jeffrey Brewster, awesome job, Valerie. Jeffrey Brewster is our up and coming leader, and he's been with us for over 8 months now. We're about ready to soar like an eagle, and this is just giving us a little bit more push. I'm so happy. Anyway, I have to end because it's 12:22 here, and I know it's past midnight in there. This is just wonderful. This is the way it should be. And I've already shared who our sharers are for next week. So we have 2 more women power. Yeah. Because women tend to be really nurturing, and we kind of like put ourselves aside. But for you to really take this on and inspire, especially, I wanted to take a moment here. Like, I've been in the United States for over 40 years. I've met a whole bunch of people that are, some people that are what you call internet brides, that are married to Americans, and Americans' expectation is for them to take care of them. And then they fall into this role of not being able to live their life, but caring for this person who brought them in. Don't get me wrong, they're just so happy because the options are in the Philippines. What do I have? I'm here, I have a husband who cares for me, but you could do more. We could really do more without abandoning the person that brought you in, because there's a relationship. So talking about target audiences, we're talking about women, empowering women, knowing that yes, you can be dependent, you can do it on your own. Men, I'm not dismissing the fact I love my husband to death. I get a lot of support from him. But just to have that to know that if anything happens, you're able to stand on your own, and you are able to empower others. So with that said, again, thank you, Joyce, for part of this. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Miss Kelly, as usual, excellent job. The 58 people that are here, please indulge us a few more minutes. We're gonna take our Kodak moment, our traditional Uno Kodak moment, and then so we can share this with everybody. Okay, so Miss Kelly, please do us the honors.
Yes, guys, can you please turn on your cameras, bring out your best, beautiful smiles, and our Uno Premier sign. Okay, guys, may I request no more chat for now, so I can full screen. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. One more page. Okay. And last. All right.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up again. Thank you. Invite others. We topped 78 at one point, close to 80. Wonderful. Please invite others next week. And if you have any questions or any feedback about how we're doing this, let us know. I also want to put a plug tomorrow. We're having some heavy hitters. I'm going to be among women for the Uno celebration for Mother's Day with Pearly Hernandez and Diane Warren Trinidad. I'm the only one who doesn't have a big check to show, but I have a big heart. Yeah. And I am here for you. If you have any questions, I love you all and keep pounding the pavement. We're going to make it. Love you guys. See you next week. And
Thank
some of you
you.
tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye. Stay safe, everyone. God bless. Thank you, Ops Valerie.
Thank you.
God bless everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.